Hello you guys, it's Shaina Marie again. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Today we're going to be doing a yoga flow. So we are doing a Vinyasa style yoga flow, but today we're going to be focusing on our core. So this whole mid region that maybe we don't think about as much in our yoga practice, we're really going to focus on today. So you'll see some repetitive movements, some repetitive exercises, because we're really going to hit that whole mid region of our bodies today. You shouldn't need any equipment for this, but if you do tend to use blocks for certain poses and you do have blocks available, grab a block, maybe a couple blocks just in case you need them. Other than that, we're going to get started right away. So grab your mat and make sure you have a quiet space that you can spend some time on yourself today in, and we're going to get started. All right, so today we're going to get started on our backs. So just lying down on your back, making sure your spine is nicely stretched out, maybe wiggling the shoulders. And then if you want, placing your feet on the ground for a little more grounding today. Or if you just want to completely let go, maybe stretch those feet out. Just let yourself fall into a comfortable resting place. Closing the eyes and just starting with a nice, deep, nourishing breath in. Feeling your lungs fill up and expand. And exhaling nice and slowly out. Closing those lungs up and drawing navel to spine. Again, inhaling, fill up. Maybe putting a hand on the belly, just feeling your breath fill up the lungs. And exhale it out, draw it in, softening with that exhale. Just keep taking those nice deep breaths, focusing on the full inhale and the exhaustedness of that exhale, starting to quiet your mind. Since we will be doing a little bit more work today, we won't be touching too much on our mental space of the practice. But just working on ourselves, working on our body does improve that mental space and those inner dialogues that we have within us, as long as we let it happen. So for today, I want you to focus on that internal dialogue and what it might be telling you throughout the course of this practice. So if you're getting frustrated, if you're getting angry or impatient, why is it that you feel that way? Is there something deeper that's making you anxious or making you impatient to a point where you cannot remain present in your practice? So just quieting yourself and listening to those subtle internal cues. Just noticing how they affect your practice and maybe taking the time to change that mental space, flipping your switch and focusing on a more positive outlook of this practice. So enough with the talking today. Take a nice deep breath in. Sigh it out, exhale. And just start to pull your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug, drawing those knees in, and then just let them fall off to your right side. Opening up your arms, letting them both fall to the earth, and adjusting your hips or your shoulders as needed to deepen that twist. Taking a gaze off your left shoulder. So for a moment, just feeling that nice twist. Imagine yourself wringing your body out. And slowly coming back through center, place your feet on the earth, take those hips off to your right side, and then pull the knees in, let them fall off to your left. Again, keeping those arms nice and open, nice and long, and gazing off those right fingertips. Keep softening with each exhale, just feeling that breath, trying to stay as present as possible today. And slowly pulling yourself back through center. We're gonna kick our feet out long. And then bring our arms along our sides. Let's face pinkies towards the floor and then just stretch our fingertips nice and long forward. Lift your chest and start to feel your belly clench up when you just lift the chest like that. For a moment, take a breath, feel that action in your core, and slowly start to pick your feet up. So you're in this nice low boat pose. Your core should be squeezing. This should be hard. It's hard for me. Spread those toes, activate those inner thighs, squeeze them nice and tight together. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale here. On your exhale, pull your knees in, bring your chest up and come up to a nice high boat pose with knees bent. And slowly lower yourself back down, kicking those feet out. Take a breath in and exhale it back up. Let's try that again. Inhale, slow, lower down. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale, pull the knees in. Nice swift exhale. Inhale. Exhale, pull them in, just warming up that core. Let's do that 5 more times. Inhale. Exhale. You got it. Inhale. Exhale. Almost there. Inhale. 3 more. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Your core should be screaming a little. Exhale. And the last one. Inhale. Exhale, pull those knees in, and then hug your shins, rock your weight forward, and I'll meet you in a tabletop pose, hands and knees. For a moment in your table, just spread those fingertips nice and wide, planting your palms on the earth, pressing into the ground, just feeling nice, strong arms here. Let's take an inhale, lift your heart, pull your shoulder blades back. And exhaling, round up that spine. Tuck your chin and press the ground away, protracting the shoulders. Inhale, lift up. And exhale to round. And again, inhale, lift up. This time on your exhale, round that spine. Press the tops of your feet into the earth. Then I want you to protract those shoulders and just lightly lift your knees off the earth. Squeeze your inner thighs, rotate your tailbone back, take a breath. And slowly bring it back down. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhale, round the spine. Let's do that again, lightly lifting up those knees. And setting it back down. Inhale. We're gonna do that 3 more times. And exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, lift. Inhale, back up. Last 2, exhale, press into the tops of those feet, lift it up, squeeze your belly. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Lift those knees up. For this one, we're gonna take a breath, hovering the knees, and then just roll over the tops of your feet, coming all the way to a downward facing dog. In your down dog, spread your hands nice and wide, lengthen the sides of your arms, and just feel your shoulder blades pull apart from each other. Take a breath in, sigh it out. For a moment, just feel yourself in this down dog. So you can walk out the knees, massaging the hamstrings, maybe taking one foot back and just bending the knee, kind of exploring what's going on in your hips today. Let's take 2 more breaths here, kind of feeling it out. Just tapping into where your body is at today. What's it feeling? Where are the kinks? And on your next breath in, press into the earth. Rise to your toes, gaze in between the thumbs. Exhaling, tiptoe yourself all the way to the top of the mat. Folding forward in Uttanasana, let the head hang. Inhale, lift your chest halfway, lengthen the spine. Exhaling, fold it in, release. Again, dropping that neck. Inhale, fingertips to sky, reach tall. Exhaling, bring hands into the chest, grounding yourself here. Inhale, arms circle up, gaze lifts. Exhaling, fold forward, soften the knees. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back to plank pose. Take a strong breath in plank. Come forward to your tippy pose and slowly lower all the way to the earth. Squeeze your elbows into your sides. Inhale, lift your chest up. Keep squeezing those elbows. Draw your shoulder blades back. Take a breath in, cobra pose. Exhale, lower. Curl toes under. Pressing yourself up and back to downward facing dog. Deep inhale, stretch your left leg back long. Exhaling, pull the knee into your chest. Step lightly forward. Lower your back knee. Inhale, fingertips to sky, reach tall. So we're in a low lunge here. Take a breath, rotate that left hip back. Exhaling, right palm to earth. Inhale, left fingertips to sky, a little twist. Take an inhale. We're gonna do something funky here. I want you to kick your right foot out as you slowly pick your left foot up and come into a modified side plank here. Tapping those left toes to the earth. Left arm swims over the head. And we're gonna pick that left foot up, keep kicking the heels, spread the toes, take a breath, lengthen. Exhale, crunch knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. We got 3 more. Inhale. Keep pressing into that right palm. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. And turning yourself back. Let's step back to a plank pose. A little awkward transition. It's okay. Come forward to your toes. Lower all the way to the earth. Squeeze elbows into your sides. Inhale, cobra. Lift your chest. Pull those shoulder blades back. Exhale, lower. Curl toes. Downward facing dog. Inhaling, sweep the right leg back long. Exhale, pull knee to your chest. Hug it nice and tight. Step lightly forward. Lower the back knee. Inhale, fingertips to sky. Breathe in. Exhale, left palm down. Inhale, right hand to sky. Take a breath. We're going to do that funky move, slowly pulling the right foot back. Stepping the toes to the back of the mat for this nice modified side plank. Take an inhale. Lift that foot up. Exhale, let's crunch in, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. You got 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. And turn the chest down. Step back, plank pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, come forward. Lower all the way down. Squeeze those elbows. Inhale, cobra. Lift your chest. Press those palms down. Exhale, lower. Curl toes under. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in down dog. Rise to your tippy toes. Gaze forward in between the thumbs. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, find length. Exhale, empty, fold it and release. Breathe in, fingertips to sky, gaze tall. Exhaling, pull hands through heart, grounding at your center here. Deep inhale, fingertips sweep to the sky, gaze lifts. Exhale, fold forward, soften the hips. Breathe in, lift halfway, long spine. Exhale, plant the palms. Step back, plank pose. Come forward to your tippy toes and slow lower all the way to the earth. Squeeze elbows into your sides. Inhale, cobra, lift your heart. Exhale, lower. Curl toes under. Downward facing dog. Deep breath, stretch that left leg back. Exhale, pull it in nice and tight. Step lightly forward. Tap that back knee down. Inhale, fingertips to sky. You know where we're going now. Exhaling, right palm down. Inhale, left hand to sky. Take a breath. And slowly transitioning yourself to that modified side plank. Take a breath here. Exhale 5 times. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. You got it. And inhale, extend. Exhaling, turn it down, plank pose. Take a breath, come forward, lower all the way down. Squeeze elbows in. Inhale, cobra, lift your heart. Exhale, lower, curl toes under, downward facing dog. Deep breath, sweep the right leg back. Exhaling, pull knee to heart, squeeze it tight. Step lightly forward. Back knee lowers. Breathe in, fingertips to sky, reach tall. Exhaling, left palm down. Inhale, right hand to sky, take a breath. Slowly transitioning to that modified side plank. Deep inhale here, arm over the head. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. You got it. Just warming up that core still. And inhale, extend. Exhale, turn it down, plank pose. Come forward, lower slowly to the earth. Squeeze elbows. Inhale, cobra, lift your chest. Exhale, bring it down. Curl toes under. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in down dog. Rise to your toes, gaze forward. Exhaling, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, find length. Exhale, fold it in, release. Breathe in, fingertips to sky, gaze tall. We're gonna skip a beat here. Exhaling, fold forward, let it go. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back, plank pose. We're gonna take a strong breath in plank and pull our right knee into your chest. Breathe here. And exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale, switch. Let's make it faster. 8 more times. Switch. Switch. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And breathe in. Plank pose. Come forward to your toes, lower halfway. We're gonna do those quicker next time. Inhaling, pull chest forward and through up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Let it out, exhale. Breathe in, rise to your toes, gaze in between those thumbs. Press into those palms. Exhaling, try to float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold it in, release. Inhale, fingertips sweeping for the sky, gaze lifts. Exhaling, skipping that beat, fold forward, let it go. Breathe in, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back, plank pose. Take a strong breath here. Come forward, and we're gonna pull that right knee in. Take a breath, squeeze your belly, and we're gonna switch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and step back, plank pose. Come even further forward, lower halfway. Inhaling up dog, lift that heart. Exhale, use your core to get to downward facing dog. Breathe in, let it out. Inhale, rise to your toes, gaze forward. We got 2 more just like that. Exhaling, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold it in, release. Breathe in, fingertips reach. Exhale, fold it forward, let it go. Inhale, lift halfway, long spine. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back, plank pose. Take a strong breath here, come a little bit forward. Pull right knee in, breathe in, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step back, plank pose. Come forward, lower halfway. Inhaling up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, rise to your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Last time with these. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold it in. Breathe in, fingertips reach. Exhaling, fold it forward, let it go. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back, plank pose. Take a breath here, pull that right knee in. And let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step back, plank pose. Come forward to your toes, lower halfway. Inhaling up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, let it out. Inhale, rise to your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees, sit back. Utkatasana, fingertips reach. Let's dig into the heels, wrap that tailbone underneath you, and then just spiral your pinkies in. Take a strong breath here, sit deeper, and on your exhale, you're gonna come all the way down to your butts. Inhale, Navasana, high boat. Let's take a strong breath in, both for me and for you. Exhale it out. Slowly lower all the way to low boat. And we're gonna bring arms overhead. On your exhale, when we crunch the knees in, we're gonna take both arms to your right side. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch left. We got 10 of those. Inhale. Exhale, 3. 4. We're going to the sides. 5. Recline Bakasana. 6. 7. 8. You're almost there. 9. And 10. Inhale, extend. Let's pull the knees in, rock yourselves up, and we'll meet in plank pose. Take a strong breath in plank. Come forward to your toes, squeeze the elbows lower halfway. Inhaling, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Let it out. Inhale, left leg stretches back. Exhale, pull the knee into your chest, squeeze it tight. Step lightly forward. Stay on the ball of your back foot. Breathe in, high lunge, fingertips reach. Wrap that left hip back, and I want you to press into the ball of your back foot, making that back leg nice and strong and straight. And exhale, fold halfway. Hug your core in, feel your ribs pull in, and sweep the arms along your sides. Take a breath here, press into that front foot. Exhaling, squeeze the inner thighs. Pull your back foot forward and up to warrior 3 or airplane pose. Take a strong breath here. Exhale, fold forward. Send that heel to sky standing splits. And then let's hop the left foot back. Plant your palms. Gaze in between the thumbs and press the earth away. Nice strong arms here. Take a breath, rise onto the ball of that left foot. You can stay here or maybe take a few hops, maybe coming into a handstand. Your choice today. We're still working that core. Take a breath wherever you're at. And then find your vinyasa, coming forward and lowering halfway down. Inhaling, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch right leg back. Exhale, pull the knee in tight. Step lightly forward. Dig into the ball of your back foot. Breathe in, high lunge, fingertips reach. Wrap that right hip back. Take a breath here. Dig into the ball of that back foot. Exhaling, fold halfway. Sweep arms along your sides, and we're going to squeeze the inner thighs to pull that back leg forward and up. Take a strong breath here. Press into that right foot. Exhale, fold forward, standing splits, heel to sky. Hop your right leg back. You know your options, maybe taking a handstand, maybe just trying out some hops. Whatever you choose, try to get there today. Maybe push yourself a little bit more. And slowly lower, taking that vinyasa. I'll meet you downward facing dog. Breathe in, let it out. Let's do one more just like that. Inhale, rise to your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees, sit back. Utkatasana, fingertips reach. Wrap that tailbone under. Take a breath, spiral pinkies in. Exhaling, come all the way down to your butt. Lower to the earth. Inhale, Navasana. Stretch fingertips forward. And slow lower, all the way to the earth. Hug that belly in. Hover shoulders, hover feet. Inhale, arms over the head. Exhale, let's crunch in, both hands to right side. Inhale, extend, you got 10. Exhale, 8 more, inhale. Exhale, 3, 4, 5, keep going. 6, 7, 8, almost there, 9, and 10. Inhale, extend. Let's pull the knees in, cross your ankles, rock your way all the way up to plank. And come forward, squeeze the elbows, lower halfway. Inhaling to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe in, let it out. And inhale, sweep that left leg back. Spread those toes, make it strong. Exhaling, pull the knee in, pressing that ground away. Step lightly forward. Dig into the ball of your back foot. Breathe in, high lunge, fingertips reach. Scissor up those inner thighs. Take a breath here. Exhale, fold halfway. Arms sweep along the sides. Squeeze the inner thighs to pull that back foot forward and up to airplane pose or warrior three. Take a breath. Exhale, standing splits, heel to sky lengthens. Let's hop that left foot back. You know your options. Choose your route, and I will meet you in downward facing dog. Whatever you choose. Right? Yoga's about free expression, free practice. So whatever's feeling good for you today, try that out. Inhaling, right leg lifts up. Exhale, pull knee in. Step lightly forward. Pushing into the ball of both feet. Breathe in, high lunge, fingertips reach. Exhaling, fold forward. Sweep arms along the sides. And pull that back foot forward and up. Finding balance here, take a breath. Exhale, fold forward. Plant the palms, hop that right leg back. Choosing your route, right? My words are just suggestions today. You choose which ones you want to take. Coming into your vinyasa, I'll meet you downward facing dog. Breathe in, let it out. Inhaling, rise to your tippy toes, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Whew. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen that heart forward. Exhale, fold it and release. Breathe in, fingertips to sky. Exhale, pull hands through heart, grounding at that center again. Inhale, let's lift our left leg up. So I want you to hug your inner thighs right here, and then just wrap that left hip back. So making it nice and strong. I know it's easy to be limp in this pose, but I want you to make it strong. So hug your belly in, long spine. And then if you can, take your right hand, bring it to the outside of your left foot. If you're not there yet, you're gonna hold the outside of your knee. Okay, so take a breath here, lift that chest, find balance, and then just lightly kick the heel out. You're gonna come into a twist here, so pull that left hip back. Inhale, left fingertips sending for the back of the room. Dig your heel forward, spread your toes, take a breath. And slowly trying to find balance, come back through center. Keep that heel kicked out, and we're gonna inhale, fingertips to sky. Exhaling, pendulum your way, squeezing those inner thighs all the way down and back to standing splits, heel to sky. Let's plant the palms, hop your right foot back. Your choice, you can go right to the vinyasa or maybe take a handstand. And I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Inhaling up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, let it out. Cultivating that space for yourself again. Just quieting the mind, being present. We're about halfway through our practice today. Let's inhale, left leg back. Exhale, pull knee to left upper arm. So you're at your left tricep here. Take a breath and exhale it out. Slowly lower that knee towards your left wrist. So you're literally just lowering it towards the earth. And then pull it back up, exhale. We're gonna do that 4 more times. Inhale, exhale. So imagine yourself sliding that knee down. Exhale, you got 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale. Inhale, send the leg back, one-legged dog. Exhale, step nice and wide on your mat. Pivot your back heel flat. Breathe in, Virabhadrasana 1, fingertips to sky. Wrap that left hip back. If you feel yourself turning towards your right, I want you to take your feet wider, pull your left hip back, and try to square that pelvis with the top of your mat. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, clasp hands behind back. Draw your knuckles down, heart opens. Take a breath here. Exhaling, straighten your front leg. Pull the hip back and fold halfway forward. Keep digging that left hip back. Take a breath here. Exhale, soften your front knee. Squeeze the inner thighs and drag your back foot forward and up to a bound warrior 3. Take an inhale. On your exhale, find lightness in your right foot. Step the ball of the foot to the back of the mat. And then inhale your fingertips back up. High lunge. We're here. Exhaling, right palm down. Inhale, left fingertips to sky. Deep breath. Squeeze your gut, and then slowly drag that left hip back, bringing it on top of your right foot for side plank. You can always modify it with those modified side planks, okay? Take a breath here, press the right palm down, and then you're gonna lift your right leg up. Take a breath, stretch both hand and foot. Exhale, bring knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, crunch. You got 10. Inhale. Exhale, crunch. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, almost there. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Inhale, extend. Exhale, turn it down. Come forward to your toes, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling, rise to your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold it in, release. Breathe in, fingertips to sky. Exhaling, pull hands through heart, ground at your center. Deep breath, pull the right knee in. So same thing, second side, squeeze those inner thighs. You know your options. I'm gonna go left hand to outside of right foot. Before you even kick it out, lift your chest, long spine. And then kick that heel out. Spread your toes, reach the heel, wrap the hip down. Inhale, right arm extends. Take a breath, find balance. Slowly coming back through center. Keep kicking the heel out. Inhale, fingertips to sky. Let's see if we can pendulum all the way back without touching the floor, okay? So hike that hip up and slowly, controlled, come all the way to standing splits. Heel to sky lengthens. Take a breath, hop the left foot back, and maybe take a few hops. Maybe find a handstand. Whatever you're choosing today, we'll meet in a downward facing dog. Okay? Inhaling up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Let it out. Inhale, right leg extends. Exhale, pull the knee to your right upper arm. Take a breath in. Let it out. And slowly, just bring that knee down towards your right wrist. Exhale, pull it back up. 4 more of those, breathe in. Exhale. 2 more. Last one. And inhale. One-legged dog, stretch it back. Exhale, step wide on your mat. Pivot your back heel flat. Breathe in. Fingertips to sky. Reach tall. Exhaling, clasp hands behind the back. Draw your knuckles down. Open your heart here. Take a breath. Straighten that front leg. Pull the hip back and fold halfway forward. I want you to be energetically pulling that right hip back. Getting a nice stretch here. Take a breath. Exhale, bend the knee. Squeeze your inner thighs to pull that back foot forward and up to bound warrior 3. Take a breath, find balance, stretch your toes. Exhale, step back. Ball of left foot. Inhale, fingertips to sky. Exhaling, left palm down. Inhale, right arm to sky, deep breath. And then slowly pull that right foot back. Come into a side plank. Again, you can modify here. Right arm over the head. Hover your left foot. Exhale, knee to elbow. 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Inhale. Exhale, turn down. Come forward. Lower halfway. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Let it out. Inhale, rise to your toes. Gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Whew. Inhale, fingertips to sky. Exhaling, clasp hands behind the back. Draw your knuckles down, open your heart up. Take a breath here. Exhale, keep that bind, slight bend to the knees as you fold over your hip creases forward. Think long spine here and then drop your neck, drawing the knuckles forward. Take a breath and exhale it out. Bend your left knee, straighten your right leg, and then turn your chest up and open to your right. Slowly coming back through center. Bend your right knee, look up towards your left. Coming back through center, breathe in, halfway up. Exhale, release the bind, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back to plank pose. We're gonna take a strong breath here and then pull your right knee to your left upper arm. And then we're gonna switch left knee to left upper arm. So that's 1, we got 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna try to go quicker next time. Breathe in, plank pose. Come forward, squeeze the elbows, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, stretch the left leg back. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. You're drawing heel to butt. Just open that hip up. Slowly turn thigh bone down, back through center. Exhaling, pull knee to heart. Step forward. Pivot your back foot flat. Breathe in. Virabhadrasana, 2 fingertips reach. Drop the shoulders down. Take a breath here. And then slowly we're going to pivot that back foot towards the back of the mat. Sink our hips down into a nice goddess pose. Arms can come to cactus for a moment. Feel your glutes squeeze and sink deeper, okay? Take a breath. And bring hands behind the head, clasp the fingertips. Open your chest up. Elbows wide. Slowly draw. Right elbow, right thigh. Inhale through center. Exhale. Inhale. You got 10. Exhale, 3. Inhale. We're hitting those obliques. 4. 5. Try to keep the chest up. 6. 7. You got it. 8. Sink deeper. 9. And last one, 10. Inhale through center. Turn that back foot forward. Breathe in, Virabhadrasana, 2 fingertips reach. Exhaling, flip the front palm. Reverse your warrior, take it back, deep breath. Inhale, back through center. Exhaling, straighten your front leg. Pull the front hip back. Bring fingertips to earth or shin. Inhale, Trikonasana, right fingertips to sky. Exhaling, soft bend to the front knee. Light up the inner thighs to drag that back foot nice and gracefully forward and up into half moon. Pelvis opens to your right. Inhale, right arm extends. Let's flex the foot. So dig your heels, spread your toes. Exhaling, turn the chest down. Standing splits, heel to sky lengthens. I want you to lift your chest just slightly up. Feel your toes flexing and then lightly step all the way to the back of your mat. Bring right palm to the earth. Inhale, left fingertips to sky. We've been here before. Exhaling, squeeze the inner thighs to drag that left foot back. You know where we're going with these. Pick that right foot up. Stretch the left arm over the head. And we got 10 crunches. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost there. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Inhale, extend, turn the chest down, come forward, lower halfway. Inhaling, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, let it out. Last round, inhale, rise to your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Are you tired yet? I am. Inhale, lift the chest halfway, we're almost there. Exhale, fold it in, release, soften those hip creases. Inhale, fingertips to sky. Exhale, clasp hands behind the back. Draw your knuckles down, open your heart up. Exhaling, soften the knees, fold forward, let it go. Inhale, lift halfway. Bend your left knee, straighten your right leg, look up towards your right. Coming back through center, bend right knee, straighten left leg, look up towards the left, keep drawing those knuckles forward. Inhale through center. Halfway up. Exhale, release the bind, fold it forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the palms. Step back, plank pose. We're going to draw right knee to left upper arm. Breathe in. And we're going to switch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step back, plank pose. Come forward, lower halfway. Inhaling up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Let's power through. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. You showed up for you today, so try to make it through this. Turning back through center, breathe in, long leg. Exhale, step forward. Pivot back, heel flat. Inhale, veer 2, fingertips reach. Slowly pivot that back foot. Sink your hips down, goddess pose, arms to cactus. And let's clasp fingertips behind the head. Breathe in, chest lifts. Exhale, knee to right, quad. Inhale through center, almost lost my breath. Exhale, left elbow down. You got 8 more, inhale. Exhale, 3, 4, hitting those obliques. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Inhale through center, pivot that back foot forward, breathe in, Virabhadrasana 2, fingertips reach. Flip the front palm, reverse your warrior, take it back, deep breath. Long right side. Exhaling, straighten the front leg, pull the hip back, bring fingertips to earth or shin, breathe in, left fingers to sky, take a breath, Trikonasana. Exhaling, soften your front knee. Squeeze your inner thighs to drag yourself forward and up to half moon. Take a breath here, find balance, which I did not find. Kick your heels, spread your toes, take a breath. And slowly turn it back through center, standing splits, heel to sky. Lift that chest halfway up. Find lightness in the foot, step all the way back. Our last push, you guys. Let's plant our left palm. Inhale, right hand to sky. And then slowly pulling that right foot back. Breathe in, side plank. Lift your left leg up, and we got 10 crunches. Let's exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Inhale, extend. Exhale, turn it down. Come forward, lower halfway. Inhaling up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Let it out. Inhale, rise to your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, come through all the way to your backs, right where we started today. We finished all the hard stuff. So taking a moment on your back, relax your arms along your sides, just planting the feet, feeling them ground into your mat, and slowing down the breath. I know I need to. Deep inhales, concentrated exhales. And your next breath in, fill up the lungs. On your exhale, feel your whole spine draw down towards your mat. So I want you to press your spine into the ground. Then dig into your heels. Slowly start to lift your hips and ribs up. Squeeze the inner thighs, keep squeezing the glutes up. And then maybe walk your shoulder blades under if you have the space, clasping your hands for a little more lift in your bridge pose. I don't want you to slack on yourself, okay? I want you to lift those hips, squeeze the inner thighs, and engage your glutes here. Take 2 more breaths. And slowly lower back down. Sway knees from side to side. Take a moment. So for our next one, I'm going to cue Urdhva Dhanurasana, or full wheel pose. If that's not in your practice yet, just take bridge again, okay? You guys are at home and I can't see you, so please do not push yourself to a point you're not ready for. And taking an inhale back through center. Let's flatten our back towards the earth. Start to lift your hips and your ribs up. If you're going to bridge, walk the shoulders under. If you're going to full Urdhva, place your hands behind your head, fingertips facing your feet, elbow tips pointing towards the ceiling. Press into your palms to lift yourself all the way up into that full bridge pose. Open your shoulders and send your chest towards the back of your mat. Take 2 deep breaths wherever you're at. And slowly lower back down, all the way to the earth. Sway knees. Just take a moment. Coming back through center. Let's pull the knees in. Give yourself a nice warm hug. We're gonna rock ourselves forward and back, coming all the way to a tabletop pose. When you've arrived at the table, just take a couple cat-cows. Deep inhale, lift your heart, let your belly dip. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale. Exhale, round. And slowly coming back through center. Take a deep breath in, lift your left palm to sky. Exhale, weaving underneath you. Lay down on that shoulder. And then crawl your right hand forward off to your left side. You can stay here, just pressing your left arm down, opening the shoulder up. If you want a little extra, kick your right foot back. And just open up, leaning onto that shoulder blade. We worked really hard today, so give yourself permission to relax now. Just dig deep into these slower postures. Slowly taking that right hand back, pressing it into the earth. Inhale, left palm to sky. Exhale, tabletop pose. Let's go second side. Breathe in, right fingertips up. Exhale, weave underneath you. Lay down on the shoulder. And then bring left hand forward and off to your right side. You have the space, kick that left foot back. Just open your heart up. Take a few rests here. One more inhale. And exhaling, pull that left palm back. Inhale, right fingertips to sky. Exhale, tabletop pose. Let's take one more cat-cow here. Breathe in. Exhale. And then just swing the feet out in front of you. However you want to get there. If you want to be creative, go for it. I am all done working today. All right, let's stretch our legs really, really wide on our mats. I'm turning to the side so that you can see me. I also don't have space here. And then just scoop that flesh out from underneath your sit bones. Take a breath, lift up, long spine, and fold over your hip creases forward. So folding forward, forward, forward. When you can't fold anymore, then drop your head. Let it relax. Maybe tiptoe those fingertips forward. We're going to be here for several breaths. So let yourself relax. Soften the shoulder blades. Bringing back in some grounding energy today. So just cultivating a space for yourself to finish this practice to the best of your ability. And checking in with that internal dialogue again. Where is it at? Taking a few more breaths here. Let's sink the chest a little bit further if you can. One more inhale. And sigh it out, exhale. Slowly lifting your chest back up. Let's then bring both feet out in front of you. Long legs. Again, scoop your flesh out from underneath your sit bones and then sit the spine tall. Take a breath in. Exhaling, fold over the hip creases forward. Drop your neck, let the head hang. You can let your toes turn out. It's a little bit more of a stretch. Maybe even holding onto the feet, but being careful not to pull yourself, okay? Just light pressure on the feet if you have that space for you. Let's take a couple more breaths here. Maybe deepening the stretch, letting yourself relax a little bit more. Slowly pull yourself back up, right all the way down onto your backs. I want you to bring your feet in. We're going to do one last stretch here. And just cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Pull your right knee in towards your chest, and then take your left hand, weave it in between your legs, clasp your fingertips behind your right thigh. Just lightly pull that knee in towards you. If you need a little extra, you can kick your left elbow into your left knee, or below the knee, I'm sorry. Pushing it a little bit out. Just flex the toes, reach the heel. Take a moment feeling that outer thigh stretch. Slowly lowering it back down. Switching sides, right ankle on top of left thigh. Pull the knee in and weave that right hand through. And clasp hands behind the left leg. Just lightly press that right knee out. Slowly releasing. Take both feet to the floor, stretching them out long. Arms can come along your sides. Take one last deep breath in through the nose. Sigh it out, exhale. Relax your feet, your legs, your chest, your face. Just let yourself fall into Shavasana for a minute here. Start to deepen your breath. Little wiggle to the hands, to the feet. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice warm squeeze. Thank your body. Thank the space that you gave it today. Thank all the work that you've done for yourself. And slowly just roll off to whichever side. You can use your arm as a pillow for a moment. Lightly push yourself up, coming to meet me in a seat. Crossing the legs. Bring the palms together, thumbs plugging at your sternum, eyes soft. Thank you for coming here today, for sharing this practice with me, and taking care of yourself, allowing yourself this experience to learn and grow and push yourself just a little more. Take one last breath in collectively, and exhale, sigh it out. Thank you for coming here today. I appreciate you all. Namaste. All right, so that completes our class for today. If you enjoyed this class, I would love your support. Make sure to like, comment if you have any questions, subscribe. Anything that supports me is completely welcome here. If you did like this class and you feel compelled to donate, I have a donation tip jar linked below. I appreciate any support you can give. Other than that, that's it for today. So I hope to see you back here. Stay tuned, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next video.